morning.
Morning.
We are headed down the trail. Stayed at Trapper John's shelter last night. Gut Hook says there's plenty of tent spots in and around the shelter in front and behind. I think we both claim that to be false. Well, it is like a wooded area. You can't just sleep anywhere in the woods. You can't sleep in a hole. I mean, I guess you could, but you can't put your tent in a hole or on down trees or whatever. So if anybody is headed that way, don't expect to be a ton of spots.
For like 4 tents maybe.
Yeah, flat spots. Well, we had we had 4 tents there and a hammock. So about 4 flat spots. And then obviously plenty of trees and hammock. But anyway, I'm going on a tangent. We got like a whole mile to go.
1 mile.
Just kidding. 1 mile. We're meeting the Iceman down here. He was on his way to see Screwball a little further north in New Hampshire. And he wanted to stop and see us. And he offered to slack pack us today. So we are headed down to meet him. And I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to leave behind. But definitely my food bag. And maybe a few other things. But we got a ton of big climbs. It's supposed to be our biggest day for this like resupply stretch. Our planned biggest day. So it's a great day for him to offer to help us. And yeah, anything else you want to add, DB?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Nope. Bye.
Okay, we're standing over here. We've got 2 miles left to Smart's Tower, and there it is. Way up there.
It's crazy. It's so crazy, right? 2 miles.
Yeah, that's only 2 miles, so we're gonna climb up it now.
Alright, so at the bottom, or coming out the bottom of Mount Cube, some people going the opposite direction stopped and told me, and I think they stopped and told everybody because we weren't really hiking together, but told me there was like a hornet's or bee's nest on the other side of the stream that was coming up in about half a mile, and just be careful. And we got there, and sure enough, there was a deteriorating like piece of a log right after the stream that you pretty much have to jump over, and somebody broke it in half, the beehive or the hornet's nest or whatever it was. I couldn't really tell. And so camper ended up getting stung. He was the third one. It was me, dinner bell, and then camper, and he ended up being stung. Not going over it, surprisingly, after it. So Yeah. So he's gonna check it out in a minute at lunch. All right, we are still coming down this very long descent from Mount Cube, and we're about 0.5 to the parking lot at the bottom, and then it'll be about another 3 to 5 miles from there, depending on if we want to go to the tent site we originally planned or the pub we heard lets people camp in the back. So the only reason some people don't want to go there is because we were told live music plays on Fridays, and even though, you know, everything going on in the world right now, that's still playing on Fridays or started back up again or something. So some people don't really want to do that. Some people do want to do that. Some people don't really care. So 3 to 5 miles left, if I had to guess, from the bottom of this like 4-mile descent from Mount Cube.
But that was, you know, a lot of changes in.
All right, we made it to the road. Iceman gave us our stuff back. I guess he thought we were a little faster than we actually are, so gave us a little more credit than we deserved, but he had to zip on up to get and catch up to Screwball, help him out. So we got our stuff, met Nikki and Ryan's mom and dad. They're up here gonna surprise them at the road crossing here because they want their cold weather gear stuff. So they're waiting for them there, and we're about 3 miles from the pub that we're gonna camp outside of. Oh. So we got 3 miles left to go, and hopefully there'll be a cold beer. Oh, look at this. Trees everywhere. We passed the Ore Hill campsite back there. That was gonna be our original stop for the day at like 19 something miles. But we're pushing on to the pub.
We're motivated by food, by a cold drink.
Yeah, motivated by food and a cold drink. So we're heading to the pub, which is like another 2 miles past the campsite. And we're on the downhill stretch of that 2 miles, I think. So hopefully we only have about 1.5 miles left.
It's really big, and it's not an English muffin, so it doesn't like barely.
What, really?
Yeah, the bun is an English muffin.
I approve.
I hate these. When you get something that's like.
So I went to the right and went into I like bushwhacked for like a good solid half mile.
Okay, everybody, it is time for the highs and lows. Today, my high is gonna be making it to this pub and getting a couple beers, hanging out with everybody. Captain Hook, Babs, Sword Dog, Highway, Fast Break, Spice, Camper, we're all here. And we're just camping outside the pub in the grass area, so really nice of them to let us do that. So that was my high. And my low for the day was the long descent after Mount Cube. That was just a long descent, and it kind of hurt my knees a little bit. So there's my highs and lows. Chat?
Okay, I'm being blinded, but
for my high, I just remembered it was the views at Mount Cube. Totally worth the climb. But if it was raining, it would have been so sketch. And oh shoot, I'm ending on a low. This is what happens when I'm tired. For my low, I think it's just gonna be. I forgot it already. I don't know how long the day seemed, I guess. Like it seemed never ending. And I'm so happy I'm finally tucked away in my warm sleeping bag. Thanks, Mom.